So this is for this week's film and culture discussion over Parasite and Forrest Gump. So out of these two movies, I preferred Parasite due to its visually, or in my opinion, it has a more visually striking like cinematography, and the use of mise scene is better, and it creates like a higher tension atmosphere. And what I'm about to show here is one of my favorite scenes, and it's where the family follows the old maid into the basement where her husband was like hiding for like a bunch of years. And that like what you're gonna see is like the camera movements. You'll see like the facial expressions of like the family, like and at the end you'll see like how messy like the basement is, and it like really shows like the movie's theme of like the divide between the rich and the poor. So here he goes.
이봐요! 여보!
괜찮다니까.
괜찮아.
근데 배가 너무
AC.
고파.
그럼 며칠을 굶는
It's
거야?
like super messy and everything.
여보야, 내 많이 고팠지? 괜찮아. 저기
Yeah, so like the like how like this, since they're like a lower class compared to like the rich family, they're in like a he's living in a basement, everyone's crazy, like this woman's freaking out, and yeah. So next we move on to, I don't know really how to pronounce this, digesis and non-digesis. So it's like the things in the film, like things that like portray a message to the audience, but like digesis is in the film, non-digesis is not in the film. So I feel like both films use this really well, but in Parasite, I like I like the way like they blend it. They blend like the diegetic sounds, so like the sounds that of course we can hear, but also the characters in the movie can hear, and also like adding on to that, the non-diegetic music, as you heard in the scene, it like enhances the atmosphere of each scene. But in Forrest Gump, I feel like it uses a more like straightforward style with not really much use of this non-diegetic like utilization to like give more emotion to the scene. Additionally, Parasite uses continuity editing to flow each scene with one another. So like, let's see here, like I feel like right here.
괜찮다니까.
괜찮아.
근데 배
Or just like the entire time they walk down the staircase, it's like I feel like at some point they had to cut it off and then make it flow like seamlessly. So the transition also, I'm not gonna show it in here, but like the transitions between the different spaces in the Parks family, the rich family's house, they're done like very smoothly, and it like it transitions from the Parks family to the Kim's family, which is the poor family, and allows for like a more smooth, like streamlined storytelling. On the other hand, Forrest Gump, it uses continued editing in like a more like expected way that you would think of. Like it just goes in the not yeah, pretty much chronological order of like American history, but it's more through just the point of view of one individual. And so for the 180-degree rule, in Parasite, they both use it. And in Parasite, they use the 180-degree rule during the Kim's family and the Parks family interactions, which illustrate like the spatial relationships between the characters and how it remains the same throughout the entire film. Additionally, with Forrest Gump, they follow this rule to establish clear eye lines and maintain like visual, I want to say like coherence during the dialogue. And as for the social elements, Parasite, it goes into like social themes and problems of class inequality and the struggle to like move up in society. And I feel like that resonates with a lot more audiences because like, not everyone's born rich. Yeah, the film, I feel like the film provides a good commentary between the rich and poor. On the other hand, Forrest Gump, it touches more on various social and historical events like the Vietnam War. I remember that one in the movie. Just Vietnam War. I can't really remember. But yeah, they use more like, what is it, historical events in the movie. And as for the use of color in Parasite, they use like a dark colors for the poor people, and like elegant and smooth and bright colors for the rich people. It helps to symbolize the social divide between the wealthy and the poor. But in Forrest Gump, they use visual elements to illustrate specific time periods and culture references, like the use of color. So I feel like they're not as explicit or harsh as Parasite. So, in conclusion, Parasite shows the divide between the rich and the poor, especially in this movie in South Korean society, exploring the themes of social mobility and class struggle. On the other hand, Forrest Gump reflects on various historical events through the lens of the main character known as Forrest Gump. And so because of this, I like the complexity of Parasite more than Forrest Gump. Thank you.